Hey guys, second fan of the night. This is a copper Four Seasons. Hey Metal Pete, you want to do me a favor and read the model number on it?
Okay.
Because there was some confusion as to whether or not this was actually copper.
Okay, let's step up here. There's the Dina. Let's see. Serial number. Let me just kind of dark over here. Fan. Listed fan. Let's see. There's a Four Seasons 4333.
That should be it, right? That should be it. I don't know what the finish code is, but somebody will know.
Yeah.
4333. Any case, so this was on my local marketplace, about a 45 minutes from me, and it was listed weeks ago. And it popped up in all the groups and group chats and things like that, and everybody's like, ooh, I wonder if it's copper. And I sent him a message, but I assumed that somebody would beat me to it, and it wasn't like a high priority to me. And then I never heard back from the seller, so I figured that one of the people that spends a lot more money on Casablancas than I do had probably gotten it. And then out of nowhere, months later, actually I can look on my phone and see exactly how long ago it was. That must be my wife doing stuff. I heard beeping. Let's see here. So yeah, July, August, September. It was over 2 months ago, and just randomly, the seller reached out to me this morning, and I guess whoever was gonna buy it from him must not have followed through, and said, "Hey, come pick it up." And so I just happened to have to run some errands on that side of town today, anyways, and so it was only maybe 20 or 30 minutes further for me to go get it. From the pictures, I thought it was 48 inch, and it turned out to be 38 inch or 40 inch or whatever these small ones are. You want to measure it real quick, Pete? I've always called these 38 inch, but I've never actually measured one. So let's see. I know the earliest ones were smaller, and then they got a little bigger. That's what she said.
That would be 38 tip to tip.
38. So I was right. Okay, good. Yeah, so if I did get this, my intention, because I thought it was 48, is I was going to see if one of the people that loves copper Casablancas would be interested in trading it, because I don't have too many places to put polished copper fans. It's just not one of the finishes I normally install. Now that it's 38 inches, I kind of want to keep it, because I love... Four Seasons is my favorite plain Casablanca. I like them better than 38 inch. But if somebody's really dying for this and you're willing to offer something good in trade, let me know. I'd be willing to consider it. Otherwise, Pete and I talked on our last video tour about me doing a centennial over the dining room table and then a Four Seasons in the kitchen, and that would be the perfect opportunity to do a copper Four Seasons. I will say, just in case anybody is interested in it, finish is not great. It's not terrible. Some parts are, I think the top of the motor is the worst, and the blade arms are a little... we have not tried to clean it up because we don't want to make it worse. But, you know, from a distance, it's a 10-footer. It looks great from a distance. Did not include the downrod or mounting bracket, and it has the downrod cover, downrod shield, but the little piece of the downrod that goes down the center, the little actual structural part of it, is missing, as is the mounting bracket. Apparently, the original owners had it rigged and with coat hangers to attach it to a recessed light. And then when the new owner went to take it down, it just fell. I mean, he caught it, thankfully, but anyhow, so high speed.
Okay.
Anything you want to say about it, I guess, before we...
Yes, yeah, unfortunately, failed slumber quiet, so
I forgot about that.
Yep.
But I mean, that's kind of a... You know, you kind of assume you'll have a failed slumber quiet.
So that's why we're doing 0 to high right away.
We actually have 2 slumber quiet fans to test today. We should take bets on whether or not the other one's going to have a failed slumber quiet. I didn't happen to notice if it had inrush. Did you?
Yes, it did. It was like 0.7.
Dang it! I was gonna cut you off because I wanted to bet without looking at it. I would have bet that it had a big inrush, only because these normally draw like .8 or .9, and it's dropped to .66 with those small blades. But you gave it away before I had a chance to bet, so you guys will just have to take my word for it that I would have gotten it right.
Okay.
Good airflow, of course.
Oh yeah. 80 watts and a power factor 1.
Okay.
So,
And we didn't have to do anything to these bearings, right? They
Nope.
were so the bearings actually were good. I was expecting noisy bearings, but we got quiet bearings and failed slumber quiet.
Okay, well, here's spin down.
So the other one to test is another Four Seasons. It's another K55 slumber quiet Four Seasons, but it's got the pre-hang through canopy. You want to take bets as to whether or not that slumber quiet has failed?
Sure.
What you gonna bet?
I am gonna actually say yes.
Yes, it's failed?
Yeah.
Okay, well that leaves me with not failed. But I guess we could have a category for partially failed too. Like it kind of works a little bit on low, or you can have low and high but no speeds in between, or, I'll go with not failed then.
Okay.
Be interesting to see. The other side is I don't like polished copper as much as I like some other finishes. I like anti-copper better. I had an anti-copper one of these. I sold it years ago because I thought I would never install it somewhere. And like I said, the only circumstances I could see installing this would be the kitchen with a Centennial. Otherwise, like I know you talked about, well, it wouldn't fit at the top of the stairs because that's 36 is the max. 38 won't fit.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Where do you think it's gonna start?
I'm gonna say 3.
Okay, I'll say 2.
Okay. I don't think 1 will start.
No.
Okay, but here it goes. 1. Nope. 2. Ah.
I'm doing good today.
Yeah. I wasn't quite sure if it was gonna start on 2, but
Well, that's a tall order, but yeah, given that the bearings didn't give us any problems, it seemed like a possibility.
okay. Here's 2, here's 3. Four. And 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. And 20. And let's see. 24, 30, 32, 35, max out at 40 microfarads. Let's just see what high looks like. 0.67 is what it draws on high, so I'm still under.
Okay, what do you think it's gonna do on the solid state?
I think it's gonna, this side I think it's gonna be bedroom quiet.
Okay, I'll go with living room.
Yeah, usually I notice a lot of Casablancas tend to be quiet with their motors, or with, I don't know if it's the way they wire them, but they're,
It probably has a lot to do with material resonance.
there's like a lot of Emersons.
Well, Emerson also used a different K55 than Casablanca did. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, Casablanca's used a 10 microfarad. Emerson's generally used a 4 or 5 or a 6.
Yeah, I noticed.
And Emerson's drew more current.
Yeah.
Emerson's K55 that they used in their fans for the longest until they switched to the rubber flywheels was a lot closer to a K63
Sure.
than to a Casablanca K55. I don't know what they were thinking. Clearly they had their reasons, but I couldn't tell you what they are. So far it's silent.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that would be good for the kitchen because then I could use that solid state smart wall control.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Those things are real nice.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that everything? Because we did 0 to high.
Yes. The only thing I forgot to do, I didn't do reverse.
Oh, we can do reverse. I just said it was like a couple of speeds.
Okay. Now, it's gonna do 4 speed. I'm gonna do reverse, and here's 5. Like, here's low on a wall control. Eight. So here's your medium low. 13. And then high.
Yeah, I like this whole thing a lot. Okay. Next video.